everyone, it's Anetta with K-Pop Oracles. I'm bringing you another K-Pop tarot reading. Today we're going to be doing a past life reading on Key of Shinee. So we'll get started. Let's see who was he in a past life? Who was Key in a past life? We have spirituality and religion, okay? Okay, maybe in his past life he was involved some sort of religion or spirituality. Maybe he was just a really spiritual person. Communal living, okay. Okay, what I'm getting here is that, okay, maybe he lived with a lot of people in his past life, or just like in kind of like this old building here. He was just someone who definitely did not live alone. Like, he was always surrounded by people. We have good deeds. Good deeds. He did a lot of good things in his past life. Wasn't someone who got in trouble with the law or caused any drama or anything. Okay, what else? We have airplane. He was someone who loved traveling to other countries, and who was maybe just couldn't stay in one place for too long. Like, he was always on the go and did a lot of traveling by plane. Maybe he was, in his past life, he wanted to be a pilot. All right, so let's see, I guess, what was his personality like? What was he like in a past life? We had the Nine of Swords. Okay, he might have had some ups and downs. He was probably someone who, I guess, wasn't an insomniac. I mean, the Nine of Swords represents like kind of not getting enough sleep or sleepless nights, and just someone who just worried a lot, maybe about the future. We had the Ten of Spears or Ten of Wands. He was someone who had a lot of responsibilities, or maybe was just constantly overworked or stressed. We have the Hierophant. This is another card that represents kind of religion or spirituality. Spirituality played a huge role in his past life. Maybe he was just constantly surrounded by people who had similar beliefs as him, or had a lot in common with him. We have the Queen of Spears. He was also someone who had so many talents, like a lot of creative talents, and maybe wasn't afraid, or no stranger to the spotlight. I mean, the Queen of Spears or Queen of Wands is a very charismatic person, just someone who had a lot of drive, a lot of ambition, and is also maybe someone who really loved animals in his past life. I mean, the Queen in traditional tarot, the Queen of Spears or Queen of Wands is depicted as someone with a black cat by her side. So maybe he had a love of cats. So let's see, what else? We have the World. Okay. I think even though he might have had some hurdles or ups and downs in his past life. He was someone who, in general, was really successful, and also was able to kind of get everything, get whatever he wanted. So I mean, because the card also represents kind of a sense of fulfillment or completion. All right, let's see what else. We have God, another card that has to do with kind of religion and spirituality, and it says benevolence and compassion. So he was like someone who just like really benevolent, really compassionate, and just someone who was most likely a powerful figure in a lot of people's lives. Okay, what else? Oh, we have networker at the bottom of the deck. Yes, constantly surrounding himself with, or constantly socializing, just someone who might have been like a true like a really extroverted person, or constantly meeting people, constantly, like he was just never like alone. I feel like he was just like constantly surrounded by a lot of people. We have the 11th house, the edge. 11th house, yes. He was a very social person in his past life. Also, just like a lot of people he was, I guess, was associated with or friends with in his past life. Like they shared a lot of things in common, or just had a lot of common goals. We have Mercury, communication. Yes, he was probably a chatterbox in his past life, like really loquacious, really communicative, or just someone who, really talkative, just always had, like, not afraid to kind of speak his mind, or was also really intelligent as well. Maybe had a love of learning in his past life, or just went to school and was like maybe at the top of his class in his past life. And also just someone who was really curious, or just had a love of learning in general. Okay, so what else? We have 9, the number 9. Okay, it says charitable giving. So he was very generous with his resources in his past life. Teaching and healing. Okay, so I think he had a huge impact on a lot of people in his past life. Like there's something about him that was really soothing, really healing, and people learned a lot from him. It says travel. So he did a lot of traveling in his past life, or just had a love of traveling in general. He was someone who was really intuitive. Also just someone who had a lot of creativity. So creativity, art, music. Letting go of the past. So maybe he had difficulty kind of letting go of any, like, his past, and just like forgiving or moving on. And his home life was something very warm, very inviting, and everyone felt comfortable just like being in his home. And he was probably someone who promoted spiritual growth as well. Weaknesses, maybe he had a lot of he had difficulty kind of focusing on his own needs. Maybe he was just like constantly paying attention to others, or tending to the needs of others, and kind of neglected his own like needs. And he might have dealt with some like emotional upsets, and some feelings of loss, some endings of some sort. All right, let's see. I guess, what's his life purpose? What is Key's life purpose? We We have trust, building trust with others, trusting, and also trusting himself more, trusting his feelings, trusting his gut. Sensitivity. I guess kind of being there for others, okay, being more sympathetic or being empathetic. And also, if things aren't working out for him or things are causing him some sort of upheaval or conflict, it's saying like to, I guess, make some healthy adjustments. What else? We have the number 5. The number 5 is saying travel. He should travel more. His life purpose involves traveling, and also trying not to like kind of I guess like try not to like follow a routine or anything. Just kind of like see where life takes you, or live unconventionally, and also be open to kind of any change that comes his way. Like kind of break away from any like routine or order or principle. And maybe he was someone who worked his butt off, so his life purpose should involve like making time for oneself, or like having more fun, and practicing self-care as well, and or doing things that are calming. So like, yeah, it's like activities that are calming or soothing, and also doing something that's artistic, so more art like painting or music or drawing, and also kind of letting go of any like unhealthy habits or addictive behaviors, like, you know, maybe like spending too much money. So it's saying so it's like maybe like watch his resources or his money. Don't act too impulsively. Okay, let's see what lessons must he learn in this lifetime. Surrender procrastination. It's saying if there's something that you're really passionate about, don't put it off. Like, just go out there and make things happen. It's kind of like that fool's energy. Just take that leap of faith. Surrender to creativity. Yes, they're saying let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. Yes, he's someone that is creative by nature, and it's saying, you know, tap into that creative energy. We have run wild. Yes, just your life can't, you know, be all about like work. You know, you gotta go out and have fun, go out and play, nurture yourself. Like, yeah, just go out and have fun, go socialize. Let your inner child run wild. So let's see, I guess, what advice does the universe have for him? Okay, it says protected by angels, protected by angels. Okay, there's people who are, I guess, who are looking over him and protective of him. So he has people around him that mean well, and who are could be his support system. Figure out what you really want before moving forward. Have clarity about having more clarity. That's what it's saying. Someone has a message for you. Yes, there's someone, it could be around him right now that's going to play a huge role in his life and is going to communicate an important message to him. So anyway, that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please remember to hit the like and subscribe button. I'm also on Twitter. You can follow me at Kpop Oracles 1 and Tumblr, kpoporacles.tumblr.com. Till next time, thanks for watching. Bye.